Well, I'm up here on Henry House Hill in Manassas on this coronavirus Sunday. A lot of people out here. And we're all out here enjoying the outdoors and minding our own business when this guy in the kilt came up, this terrorist, and started playing his bagpipes. You hear it? Right there next to the Stonewall Jackson statue. The nerve. I am on Route 29, just outside of Gainesville. And I was looking to see if there was such a thing as a Gainesville Historic District. It doesn't appear that there is. When I saw this, in August 1862, during the Second Battle of Manassas, Confederate Major General Stonewall Jackson's command occupied an unfinished railroad grade northeast of here, including the dump, a gap in the grade heaped with construction stone. On 30 August, the Federals attacked. The 24th New York Infantry almost broke through. Out of ammunition, Confederates there and at Deep Cut to the west began hurling rocks. Some startled Federals threw stones back before retreating as Jackson reinforced his line. The rock fight became a Southern legend. Americans, if we can't shoot you, we'll throw rocks at you. You know, here's a funny thing. As many times as I've come to Manassas battlefield, I don't think I've ever been here. Battery Heights. Union and Confederate armies alike recognized the value of this hill as an artillery position during the Second Battle of Manassas. Union artillerists occupied this spot first on August 28, 1862, during the Bronner Farm engagement. 2 days later, Confederate gunners unlimbered here to help repulse the Federals attacking at the Deep Cut. We are in a local high ground. I believe this is a 12-pound Napoleon, a very common artillery piece used by both sides during the Civil War. Battery Heights, next to this old tree. In response to Stonewall Jackson's urgent request for support, General Lee directed General James Longstreet to send reinforcements to bolster the Confederate line along the unfinished railroad, 1/2 mile ahead of you. Union troops were threatening to overwhelm the gray-clad defenders near the Deep Cut. Longstreet, on his own initiative, chose instead a far swifter method of relieving Jackson. He ordered artillery onto this knoll. The fire from the guns, adding to that from other Confederate batteries on the Bronner Farm, effectively broke up the Union attack. As the enemy troops fled the field, Longstreet launched a massive counterattack that drove back the Federal left flank. Time was when I visited battlefields and I saw trees like this. I used to wonder, was this tree here during the battle? Well, I still think that, but now what I really think is this would be a terrific treehouse tree. You put a platform right there and a ladder, and there my grandkids can hang out and eat lunch, read comic books, whatever. My priorities have changed.